welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Bree. Today's video is a full K-tip install featuring CurlsQueen's Water Jerry Curl Keratin Tip Extensions. This is going to be a very detailed DIY friendly tutorial, so I'm walking you through everything step by step and sharing some do's and don'ts so you can do this safely at home. CurlsQueen really does provide pretty much everything you need to do the install yourself, including the tools. The bonding tool I'm using is called a Keratin Fusion Heat Tool, also known as a K-tip fusion iron. This is what melts the K-tip bonds, and it does come with warranty and safety instructions, which I definitely recommend reading because this tool gets very hot just like a flat iron. The hair I'm wearing is 18 inches long and a total of 200 grams. You can see here how the hair is keratin bonded at the top, and this is what the water jerry curl texture looks like straight out of the bag. I did end up coloring this hair. I wanted to show that it can be colored because I already knew that's going to be one of the first questions y'all going to ask. I wasn't ready to commit to coloring my natural hair again just yet, so this was the perfect way to get that highlight and low light look without really touching my real hair. I used browns, blondes, and I also left some of the hair in its original natural color so it blends with my hair and so you can still see the natural curl pattern untouched. Very first time doing K-tips ever, so I am a little nervous, but I feel like I've done the research, I've watched enough tutorials myself, and I feel confident that I can do it. If I can do it, y'all can do it. So before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any questions, concerns you guys have down in the comments below, let me know. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. Freshly washed, not blow dry, no product in it, nothing. Everyone that does the K-tips, even with kinky curly textures, start out on blow dry or sometimes even straighten hair. I don't have no intention on straightening my hair. As you could probably tell, it's already a little heat damaged. I'm going to be using my Chi 44 Iron Guard Thermal Protection Spray and my Camille Rose Cocoa Nibs and Honey Ultimate Strength Serum. I always like to use oil and some type of leave-in or like heat protectant treatment. These two are usually my go-tos. My ends tend to usually be a little dry, so I like to focus this on my ends. And then just work it up. I'm gonna use my detangling brush, the viral TikTok brush. This is the, I believe, bootleg version of it. I got it from my local beauty supply store, but realized it wasn't the real one after the fact. But it still does really well in detangling. I usually blow dry my hair on medium heat, but I want to give myself a trim before I do this install, so I wanted to blow it out as much as possible. I also suggest anyone that's DIYing this, if it's been a while, go ahead and take care of them dead ends because you do not want it to keep splitting and breaking off all the way to the root. I did a quick little dusting. As far as my leave out, what I'm thinking is my entire perimeter, which is around my entire head, and then just a small part in the middle in case I want to do a middle part. My hair around the front is really fine and thin. See all that? I would love to say it's breakage, but it's been like that all my life. I usually leave more out around the front. Those of you that are new to my channel, the way that I know if I have enough hair out, section out what I think might be enough, right? I'm gonna take the tail end of my comb, place it in between my part like this, flip the hair over. You see how the comb's still peeking through? Well, that's gonna resemble usually our tracks, but in this case, the K-tip, so that means I don't have enough hair out. So I'm gonna keep parting out. Now right here might be okay. Not quite, all right. I'm gonna keep parting out until I flip over and don't see the comb. So up here is fine. So I really have to part out around this section. This side and the back is done. I'm just gonna do the same exact thing on this side. This is pretty much the base for my leave out. I have the braid for the middle part, and the rest of this around here is just my perimeter out. If I want to throw it up in a ponytail, if I want to pull it back, do half up, half down, half back, half down, whatever. I did order this 3-way mirror from Amazon. I will link it down below for those of you that want it. But yeah. But they do have another one that has like LED lights on it. I figure I didn't need all that because I already have lights everywhere. So yeah, they have options. I'll let you guys know by the end of the video how I liked using it, because the girls that know I don't use no mirror. I usually just feel around. This has to hook onto the back of a door, and the way that the feng shui of this bathroom is set up, there's just no way I'm gonna be able to show you. And get started with the back and come back when I'm ready for the front. The entire back of my head is already done, and I haven't even used one bundle yet. Let's go ahead and get into the actual install. I use the tail end of my rat tail comb to section my hair. I part my hair into rows, then pinch off smaller sections from each row to apply the K-tip. You don't want any stray hairs getting caught in the keratin. It can cause a lot of breakage, and it really just hurts when the wrong hair is snagged. I learned that the hard way doing the back of my head. I'm using these black Velcro sectioning grips that came in the kit to hold down my flyaways, and the hair I'm not working with completely out of my way. When it comes to how much hair to pinch off, I really just eyeballed it, but the general rule is your natural hair section should be about the same thickness as the K-tip bond. You don't want your natural hair to be thinner than the extension. That can cause tension, it'll weaken the follicle, and eventually lead to breakage, especially if you have fine hair like me. So on the flip side, if you pinch off too much hair and it's thicker than the extension, the keratin just won't seal properly. Before applying my K-tips, I just wanted to show you guys what the keratin looks like unmelted. I use this Fusion Heat Tool and hold it on the keratin for about 10 seconds. Definitely is not a quick tap and go type of thing. You need to hold it on the iron until you see the keratin soften and melt. Now once it's melted, I place the K-tip on top of my natural hair. Leave about half an inch to an inch away from the root of your hair. You don't ever want to place it too close to your root, because that can cause, once again, tension, breakage, and it'll be really uncomfortable, especially if you plan on flipping your hair and wearing a middle part or styling it up in any type of way. But once the keratin is placed on my natural hair, I just lightly reheat the bond because this keratin cools really fast. After that, I mold it with my fingers and roll it until it hardens. I had so much fun customizing this color. I cut 2 different K-tips in half, one blonde, one brown. I melted the 2 halves of the 2 different colors together to create one blended bond. Then I installed it that same way that I just showed you. That's how I got this highlight low light effect. I'm showing you right now exactly how I cut, melt, and paired the 2 colors together, and from there I just continued the same method throughout to the front of my head, just mixing and matching different colors to my liking. Both the keratin and the tool gets very hot, so if you're sensitive, Amazon does sell finger protectors. I didn't have enough time to get them, they just wouldn't have been here in time, but yeah, you can definitely get that off Amazon so you don't burn your fingers, because like I said, it gets really hot. K-tips also come in different sizes, which I am just now finding out about. But you have standard, you have micro, you have nano. All of these are categorized by how much hair is actually keratin bonded together. Now, these K-tips that I'm using today, I believe are standard K-tips, which means about 1 gram of hair is bonded per extension. That would explain why these bundles are so freaking thick.
Much later.
My entire head is finished. You can see how thick and full everything looks, and I still didn't even use all the hair, at least a whole bundle left over. I tried using a spray bottle to define the curls, but I realized real quick that this was entirely too much hair, so I hopped in the shower, soaked everything down, detangled, and came back on camera to show you guys how I define these curls. The two products that I'm using today are Mael's Rice Water Collection Moisturizing Milk along with my Eco Styler. Then I went in with my CurlsQueen Denim Brush. I swear by this brush. This is literally, I feel like, the secret weapon. Every time you see my curls popping, it's because of this brush. Natural wigs, natural hair, weaves, it really just never fails. And this is the same brush that came with the kit. I want to be extremely clear that with this style, all of my natural hair is out, plus the hair from the extension, which is why I had to work in smaller sections when defining my hair.
Down sunset, in every place, in every face. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, do you see it? She's living her life, even if she acts like she don't want the limelight. But if you do it, she lives her life. She calls her paparazzi, then she acts surprised.
Once everything was defined, I added layers because my natural hair is much shorter than the K-tips. Not only that, but the layers helped everything just blend more seamlessly and it added more volume, which I love. I let my hair air dry throughout the day, and once it was fully dry, I used the wide tooth comb to fluff everything out. Overall, I'm honestly impressed with how this whole install turned out. The curls stayed intact even after coloring, the shrinkage is still there, and the texture held up way better than I expected. I honestly feel like I could have gone even lighter because the hair handled the color so well. It was a little thirsty after coloring, which is to be expected, but wet and dry, the curls are still spiral, defined, and blended perfectly with my natural hair, which is not always the case after bleaching naturally curly hair. Definitely nervous going into this install because this was my first time doing K-tips, and I know they don't always have the best rep, but I did my research, I watched tutorials, I asked questions. Google was my best friend, okay? And now I can honestly say that I'm in love with the result. I've been wearing this hair for about a week, and I've gotten so many compliments on the curls, the color, and how natural it looks. Like nobody even realizes I have extensions in. As for the maintenance, I am not here to lie to y'all, so I do want to be very clear that this is not a low maintenance style in my opinion. Because all of your natural hair is out along with the extensions, it does require upkeep and very gentle handling, but once everything is styled, it's absolutely worth it. I've washed, soaked, and conditioned this hair with no sliding issues at all. The bonds do feel very secure as long as you're not applying direct heat at the root or pulling real hard and aggressively. Now, the versatility is another huge plus. There's so many styles you can do beyond what I'm showing you right now. If you guys want an updated maintenance video, a wear and tear check-in, a removal video, or even the full coloring tutorial, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section and I will post that for y'all. And quick update on the three-way mirror, I did try it, but as for this install, it just didn't work for me. It might be better for styles like box braids. All the hair details and products will be listed in the description box below, and I also have a coupon code on the screen so you can save money. If this video was helpful or answered your questions, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hit now. I hit you up like, do you wanna have